Wargamers, welcome back to the channel, Death from Above Wargaming. I'm Aaron.
I'm Tom.
Tom is back.
Tom is back.
Tom is back.
Tom is back.
I'm so excited. It's been too long.
Yeah.
It's been too long. So
the
tonight,
glorious
Tom,
return of Jade Falcon.
I was going to say it, but you spoiled it. We're here. Jade Falcon is back.
Yeah.
So we've got a very special matchup tonight. Very special.
Tell me.
So tonight, Tom is bringing back the Clan Jade Falcon. And we're playing against a fan-made faction.
A clan faction, right? Yeah.
Clan Fox.
Clan Fox.
This stuff is cool, guys. So the creator of Clan Fox set out on this multi-year mission to basically develop a whole line of merchandise around his clan. It's very cool. There are miniatures, there's stickers, there's dice, there's Velcro patches, there's pins. Anything, Tom, you love the pins.
I saw the pin. I do like a good enamel pin.
It's good.
I have to say.
So what I want to do first is I want to show you the intro video here to Clan Fox. So guys, check this out. There it is. Clan Fox. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool stuff. So tonight, guys, Clan Jade Falcon, Clan Fox, Trial of Possession on the planet of Gatekeeper.
How dare he?
It's true. I want your jump ships. I'm a fledgling clan. I'm looking to gain power and status, and therefore
at the expense of me.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
It is the year's 3067.
Okay.
Your honor is a little bit on the line. There's pandemonium with the Jihad and the failed invasion, all sorts of
Very
stuff.
southern pronunciation of Jihad.
Jihad. Darang Jihad.
They're flying around in like pickup truck
without wheels. It's hover pickup.
Get him!
It's Tim Blake. Get him, boys. That's basically how I picture Comstar anyway.
Yeah.
So
at this point, right?
Yeah.
They're not doing so hot.
But here we are. We're in clan space where sanity prevails, and these two clans.
Sanity.
These two clans are going head on. We're doing a battle lines mission. It's going to be a lot of fun. So
this is my first bat rep with the Destiny rules.
Oh, that's right.
Poppin'.
That's right. So we just did the How to Play series with Rick. So this is like another How to Play series. Tom will probably have questions. But it's going to be exciting. So
do I?
You know, when we first talked about this sort of debuting these Clan Fox models, we were originally going to do it in Alpha Strike. And then I was like, man, let's do it in Destiny because you can showcase all the cool weapons and there's just that extra level of depth without, again, going down to the the level of granularity of Classic. So I think it'll do well.
Yeah, and you were telling me, there's a lot of care put into the weapon outfit and everything about these mechs, right? So it makes sense. It gives them, the heat build-up, all these things matter a lot more in the Destiny rules than Alpha, so.
Yep, absolutely.
Abstracted Alpha.
So speaking of the mechs, why don't we take a closer look? Let's take a look at the forces. So guys,
zoom in.
Stay tuned for that.
Zoom in, enhance. Zoom in, enhance.
All right, so there it is, guys. Those miniatures look pretty cool.
I'm really excited.
Yeah. And your Jade Falcon miniatures also look pretty cool.
I mean, I was talking about mine.
Oh, well, I was talking about
I can't give any respect to the Clan Fox at this point.
Not yet, but soon I will earn your honor. The trial of possession demands it. Well bargained and done.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are we down to one?
Just one, but we bid everything away. It's just a naked pilot with like a switchblade. We're gonna run out on the lunar surface.
It's like that Michael Jackson video where they tie the hands together.
Was that Michael Jackson? I thought that was.
Or is that Weird Al?
No, that's.
It's definitely Mike. It's Beat It, isn't it?
No, it's the what is that?
No,
West Side Story.
That's West Side Story.
Don't they tie their hands together and have a knife fight?
I'm pretty sure, but they definitely do it in the Michael Jackson video too.
No.
That's based on clan lore, by the way. If nobody knew that, Beat It.
Michael Jackson is the original. He's like the original Alexander Kerensky.
Yeah.
I mean, without a doubt.
It explains a lot.
Beat it! Just the whole lore lines up. All right, so listen. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
It's getting real. But speaking of which, you did notice I am down a mech. I only have 4 mechs to your 5.
I didn't notice. I intentionally ignored that fact.
Well, you have 2 smaller mechs, so we're gonna see how this shakes out. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, smaller clan mechs.
We'll see how they do in Destiny. So, guys, stick around. The action's coming right up.
Attention Clan Jade Falcon, this is Star Captain Anson Leary of Clan Fox. My cut-down star has deployed in the designated LZ and is en route to Nav Alpha. The victor of this trial will gain possession of the agreed-upon resources, and the loser will be granted Hagira. The trial begins as soon as any omnimechs are in range. Kiaf.
Your insolence will only lead to dishonor for your fledgling clan in the eyes of the council. My warriors are very much looking forward to dismantling those pitiful omnimechs.
Alright guys, here we are on the battle grid at Gatekeeper, the trial of possession beginning. Clan Force is about to square off. Now what we're going to do basically is I'm playing the role of the attacker. That means Tom got to pick his side and he'll have to move on first. And then I'll move on after. We'll do all of that off camera. Remember, in this game, mechs do roll individually, Tom, for initiative. So we're ready to go here. I did want to just showcase these beautiful Clan Fox miniatures, along with these pretty slick Clan Fox dice, which I will be using tonight. And unlike some other dice that we've seen lately, these ones are actually pretty square. So they look pretty fair and balanced. There it is, guys. There's the battle grid. So stay tuned. Turn 1 coming right up. All right, it is the end of turn 1. We have completed movement here in this epic trial of possession. Clan Jade Falcon moving in on the lunar surface here. One of the moons orbiting a lonely planet in the system of Gatekeeper.
I feel like I've already won. I'm pretty sure we should just call it.
Is that what you think, sir?
I think so.
Clan Fox does not
My
yield.
deployment is obviously superior.
Clan Jade Falcon would say that. Clan Fox, though, feeling pretty confident about their deployment here. Let me talk about what I've got going on.
Nothing.
This is called
Failure.
Shadowfox right here. This is fast. This thing packs, this is the Shadowfox A, packs an ERPPC and 2 Streak 6s. Very excited about this guy. So he's got some nice cover moving in, looking for one of those flanking
What's
objectives.
the deal with the Streak 6s?
Well, in Destiny, there's no M dice. They just deal flat damage.
Oh,
so
okay.
basically, if you hit, you just blow stuff up, which is fantastic. So this thing is called the Bulgar, and I think Bulgari. I'm not French. I don't know.
Bulgar wheat.
Yes,
from like a Russian
it's
Federation.
awesome. It's a quad mech. It's the first time on the channel.
Yeah.
This thing's beastly. Twin Gauss, 2 Clan Large Pulse, couple of ER mediums. This thing is it's got some punch. 100-tonner. He's barreling down the center there, flanked by his buddy
Calling
in
it the
the
bullfrog.
Rabid Fox.
Like rabid as in like frothing at the mouth, or rabbit as in with ears?
No, like as in frothing at the mouth, as in you missed your shots.
Oh, okay.
This guy's got 8
it have
LRM5s. 8 LRM5s, Tom. Okay? 8 LRM5s and a Gauss, and the ER large and the ER medium. And then I've got my Red Hunter out here. This thing is very fast, moves 6, sprints 9, LBX 10, 5 ER mediums. It's like a Stormcrow on steroids. Also 55 tons, by the way. So very competitive with that Stormcrow. So what do you have over here on your side?
Nothing. Got nothing.
It's a lie.
I got my adder, my Mistlings that's trying to run down that hill, like a real steep hill. And then Direwolf, my Vulture, or Mad Dog, which is my captain.
Yes, your star captain.
My star captain, and then my Nova.
All
so
right.
Again, keeping them tight to start.
All right, well, turn 2 is coming up, so guys, don't go away. All right, guys, it is turn 2. We are back with some action. Clan Fox being aggressive. I'm trying to capture some of these outside objectives. Looks like Clan Jade Falcon making a more central move here, nicely grouped up. So I made a couple of sprints. I made a couple of normal moves. Initiative was kind of all over the board, so I'll just talk about what I did first here. So my big guy, the Bulgar, he sprinted. He was one of the guys that I moved earlier. The Red Hunter, I sprinted as well. Trying to get to that outside objective. I really have some options over here. I made the mistake of walking with the Shadowfox. And there are multiple...
Why do you think it's a mistake?
Well, because you have multiple Jade Falcons that can see him. He does have a high TMM. He is in partial cover, at least from most attacks. I don't know about from the Nova, but we'll see what happens there. My Rabid Fox, my star captain here, he rolled very well on initiative. Was able to walk him down and get him in range of the Direwolf. So I'll be letting loose with some Gauss and LRMs and things of that nature this round. Tom, what do you got going on?
Similar story. I call this the triangle formation. If you see, they're making the DDP.
Love it.
Yeah. So, yeah. So my adder got up behind cover. He's capping that objective. He sprinted. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. But I didn't want to leave him out in open area, and that's how the Mislinks ended up behind here. He's got the UAC, so he can sort of fire behind objects, and he's so paper thin, I thought I would keep him covered for now.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to get some of the heavier guys up and then run him after they've sort of softened up the targets, if that happens. I'm not saying it'll happen, but Direwolf, slow and steady. He was sledding down the hill, taking a break, taking a breather. The Vulture, he walked down because I can get some shooting at this guy maybe. And running him would get me nowhere. So whatever. Right. And the same, and so then my Nova, same thing. He jumped across. Again, I was going to sprint him over to this corner, and then I was like, for what? There's so much range with clan mechs, like you forget. And with Destiny and the way that the modifiers work for your weapons, it's actually some mechs have a much easier chance of hitting. So I was like, try it out.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
All right, so we're going to go up the initiative order, and we'll shoot in that order.
So shooting starts from largest to smallest?
Smallest to largest,
Oh,
right?
the same way.
Same way. So you had a 6, I think.
I do,
right?
yeah. So my direwolf can't shoot.
Okay. You have a bunch of 7s.
I do, which, and you won.
Yeah, so I'll go last. So you
Okay.
do all your 7s first.
Yeah, so so the adder is also a 7. So my Nova and my Mistlinks are my 7s.
Okay.
And then my Vulture's an 8. So these 2 guys will go, you'll go, then
And then
the
your
Vulture,
Vulture.
and then your 8 will go, right?
All right, sounds good.
We measured 19, which is
Correct.
long range, right?
Long range.
Yeah, so I only have one weapon, which is my Gauss. My Grouse.
And that's coming from the Nova into the
Nova
into the Shadowfox.
So, you know, your leg is covered and stuff. I don't know if you're claiming cover for that.
Well, it's just like Alpha Strike. So if 33% of the mech is covered,
wouldn't say 33%.
now you think it's less than
Not
33.
from him.
Okay, that's fair. You're right. I mean, you did jump into an advantageous spot. So you're just basically, you know, doing like the Gator, right? His gunnery, he's a 2, actually, your Nova.
Yep.
And then attacker mod is going to be 2 because you jumped, so you're at a 4. My target mod is 3, so 7, and then plus range
2.
so 9. Okay.
Why was it +2 for jumping?
So that's the Alpha Strike thing. Anytime you jump, you had +2. It's harder for you to
it's
hit.
+2 to shoot. Yeah, not to TMM though. Okay.
Correct.
All
right.
And do I just roll?
Yeah, 2d6, looking for 9s. Just that simple.
So a 9.
Looking for 9s.
Not gonna happen with
Not
a
gonna happen.
6.
Okay. Next up, you have your Mistlinks.
He's got his UAC2 and a medium laser.
I don't think that medium laser's in range, right? So just the
is he
UAC2.
in extreme? I can't remember.
Yeah, he was
he's
over
in
21.
extreme. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Still +2 though because of the UAC.
Yeah,
2 because it's that good.
Yeah, so he'll shoot that at a 2. So he's a pilot skill 3. So 5, and a 3. So
And he's
8.
got cover too. 9.
8, 9. Yeah, so
Yep.
9. That was the same. Could have rolled this a lot faster. 8. Oh.
Thank goodness for that cover.
Oh, it hurt.
All right, so my Shadowfox is going to fire across. I'm going to shoot that Vulture. So they're at long range.
Yep.
And basically I'm skill 3, 4, 5, and my long range is 2, 6, 7. So I need a 7. Here we go. Got it. I got a 9. So that is a hit.
Okay.
So this is going to be 5 points of damage. That is cracked. 11. What is that? Left arm. So you take 5 points of damage to the left arm, Tom.
Okay.
So that is number 7, and we're up to the 8s now.
Yep. That's my Vulture.
Ooh, Twin Gauss. This is a Vulture C.
Yeah.
One
So
of
he's
my
gonna
favorites.
fire back, and he's in long range, I think. Right.
He is at the he is.
This is 21. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So he'll fire. Let me see how much heat he builds. No.
Gauss built up nothing.
Nothing,
So you can just fire both of them.
So I'll fire both of them.
Now they are
So
on
I roll
separate
separate,
ticks.
yeah.
Yep. So you'd fire them separately. So you're gonna need 2 to hit rolls of basically
So 2, 4, 7, 8. So I need 8s.
with cover. Yeah. Okay, here we go. First Gauss hits location. A 9. That is a left leg. All right. And the second Gauss. I missed with the other Gauss. So now we're moving up the chain here. Red Hunter, Bulgar are both 9s. They can't shoot. Do you have any 10s, 11s,
No.
12s? You're all done?
That's everybody. Yep.
All right, so the last thing up here is my Rabid Fox. Look at this guy. He has got 8 LRM5s in those little pods up there, and then a Clan Gauss. I am going to fire across at your Direwolf. So, he is skill 2. Your TMM is 2. That's a 4. And then my range is extreme 8s. I need 8s. I have 3 ticks to shoot. I'm going to start. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to fire my ER large. I don't want to overheat. So we're going to start with the Gauss. So I need 8s. Hits. All right, so it's going to be 5 points of damage to the torso.
Okay.
I've got 4 LRM5s here. That hits. Now, the way this works, you haven't seen M dice in action, Tom. So basically the way M dice work is this. There's a plus M listed on the card. You might see that on some of your weapons. For each of those, I'm going to roll a d6. So this is actually 4 plus MMMM. I have 4 M's because there's 4 launchers. Every time I roll a 1, 2, or 3, I count it as that much damage. However, I'm capped at a total of 8 points of damage. Here we go. Okay, so that's an additional 5. I only did, so 4. So I can only do an additional 4 here. Basically in total, because it gets capped at an 8. So I do a group of 4 and another group of 4. So the first group of 4 lands on the right leg. The second group of 4 lands in the left leg. And now the other 8, or the other 4 LRM5s, I miss. Okay. So I am done shooting. Here's what happens though. Your direwolf took pretty substantial barrage there. Took 9 points of damage. You do need to make a piloting check on that direwolf. He's going to have to roll basically a 5 or better. You got a 9. You're in good shape. All right, so that is the end of turn 2. Already the missiles are flying. No objectives have been capped. That's it.
I got 1.
Well, you have 1.
Yeah.
It's true. Look at that. That little adder sneaking in back there. So I guess at this point, Tom, we're ready for turn 3. You ready for turn 3?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. All right, guys, we're back with turn 3. Units have moved. Everything is in position, jockeying for control of this battlefield here. So, Tom, your adder is up first.
Yeah, my adder had the lowest initiative. So he moved around. What is that, a drop? It's not a drop ship. What is it? It's
it
a
was.
biodome?
A biodome.
A biodome, yeah, maybe it's like an organic farm.
Obviously.
Obviously. Growing like weird nutrient meat or something, like that grows on a tree.
Only the clan. Only the clans.
So weird. And I can't remember, we measured, I think they're under 12,
range.
so they're in medium range. So the Puma moved around. He came around the building, I think, so I'm going to fire at him with what I have in my medium range. And I have 2 ticks in medium, and that'll build up 6, and I have 4 sinks. I don't know. What would you do? Would you take the heat? I haven't played in Destiny yet.
I would.
Is heat the same as it always is, which is debilitating?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So you're saying his
I build up 2 heat.
You would build up 2 heat. Yeah, I wouldn't take on 2 points at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Plus 1 to ranged attacks. Plus 2. Oh wow, it's to ground move.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll fire 1 tick then. I'll fire one of my PPC ticks.
All right.
Again, gunnery 3, 6, medium for that is -1.
So, targeting computer, right?
Yeah.
So you need a 5.
Yeah, so I only need 5s.
All right.
I need a better place to roll. I don't feel comfortable. My dice are showing that. I love it. I love
It's a great place to roll.
Perfect place to roll. This is actually where you recommended to roll, if you remember.
It's
and I tried. Wasn't healthy. So
let's roll for location. 2d6.
Yeah, and it'll do 5 damage to the 8.
Oh, that's right, to the torso. All right, so the torso armor is still holding up.
Okay.
But this Shadowfox feeling it. All right, this Bulgar was up next. He sprinted. I'm trying to get him close to the objective. Next turn, I think he'll be there. I mean, he's got a huge amount of firepower. So hopefully next turn, I'll get that in range and be able to bring it to bear. After him was the Mistlinks.
Yeah, and so the Mistlinks stood still. He camped out this corner, thought he was going to get some shots at the Kid Fox?
Shadowfox.
Shadowfox.
Close.
Sorry. I was close. I knew it was a fox. But he moved, and he's actually blocked by the biodome, the organic greenery.
Thank goodness.
So,
the organic greenery. Oh my God! It's actually a concert dome. Michael Jackson's playing.
They're like tied up inside of it, knife fighting.
Having knife fights.
Oh, that's a knife fighting Thunderdome.
That's exactly what it is. So after those 2 was the Direwolf.
Yep, yeah. So my Direwolf was at 9.1, so you have a guy after him. Yes. Yeah, so the Direwolf sees a juicy target of this Bullfrog. Balrog?
Balrog would have been a great
Balrog's
name.
pretty good.
That's a great name. When I make my own clan.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Bulgar, yeah.
Yeah, so I have 2 ticks that have long range. We're at like 19 or 20, something like that. Yep. So we're in long range. So he's a 3, 5, and then one will be at a 7 and one will be at a 5.
Right, so 7's on the Gauss, 5's on the...
That's right.
Triple large pulse lasers.
Yeah, so
this
I'll fire...
is disgusting.
Yeah, so the 7 first. Get it?
All right, so double Gauss.
And you said
right?
the location?
Yep. This is 10 points, right?
No, this is 5.
Oh, this is he's just got a single Gauss?
Yeah, and then 3 pulse.
Okay, so just 5. All right. And that's to the 10, guys. So that is the left arm, which is, of course, a leg.
So what happens on... Yeah.
Nothing. Does same deal.
So when do they get, like, immobilized or something? Does it have to be, like, 3 legs?
Yeah, they fall down when you blow off,
just
I think,
one?
3 legs.
Really?
Or 2. I have to look.
Do they have to be like
Admittedly, I have to go to class.
Can it like T-toad if it's like a left rear and a right front?
You know, that's a great question. The rules are in Total Warfare, so if we get there, I'll look it up.
I'd rather not shoot a leg, but whatever.
But yes.
Okay, so next up is the 0, so it's just a 5, right? I said 3.
Right, because the pulse
5.
lasers are at -2 targeting, so that's why you have that nice 5 to hit, which is ridiculous at this range. You're gonna edge that?
I think.
Really?
I mean, it's 10 points.
It is.
And
big.
it's early. I think I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
So I think it's important.
Tom, edging early.
Yeah.
I saw that 2 pop, and I was like, oh man. All right, so
okay, let's mark that I did use.
Mark your edge. I'm gonna prepare my pen for marking copious amounts of armor. Oh, that's
7.
a torso shot.
I mean 6. I'm sorry.
That's a torso shot. So that is going to be 10 points of damage on that giant quad mech. All right, Shadowfox up next. So my Shadowfox moved around the backside of the building. I was trying to get clever there, but Tom outmaneuvering me, unfortunately, with some of these mechs. I don't know what I was thinking here, but I'm gonna fire down into that Puma. That's who I was hunting all along here. Twin SRM6s, Streak 6s nonetheless, and an ERPPC. Firing it all. I will build up 1 point of heat, Tom.
Okay.
So it's not going to be pretty. And I need 5s and 7s, just like you. So I need 5 on the ERPPC. We're going to start there. I got it. Location is 7. That's going to be torso. So that's 5 points of the torso.
Okay.
Now here comes a big 8 points. Can I land it, Tom? I need a 7 to hit.
I got it. Okay.
Location. That's cracked. Oh, so good. It was so good, but it was cracked. An 8. So that is also torso.
You're into internal then. How many points is that?
So it's 8 points. Now, Tom,
he's cord then.
You could edge the location roll.
I should have edged the shot roll, is what I should have done. Which I was thinking about, but you moved too fast for me.
Well, I will buy that. I mean, I'll edge it as a good sport.
Yeah, I mean it's 8 points of damage, right?
Yeah, so it's a 7 to hit. Yeah. You want me to? So you want to edge that?
It's hard. Like you can, if you hit, then you still get to control the location. Yeah, I would have re-rolled the to hit.
Okay, so we're gonna re-roll the 2 hit.
Even though those dice
rewinding.
are hot, so.
They're hot. They're hot. The Clan Fox dice are hot, Tom.
Yeah,
they feel good in my hand.
I mean, otherwise he's done. So yeah, let's do it.
So re-rolling the hit. Here we go. I got it.
Still hit it. Okay.
Got it. All right. So now location.
Yeah. I mean, either way, this is gonna be
6, 7, or 8 is what I want.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Adder is destroyed. That's a big win for Clan Fox. Okay. It's now 4-on-4 battle. All right, moving up the initiative order.
Okay, next up is my Vulture. Trying to get some retribution for that coring of his...
the savage attack.
Savage attack. He was just looking... He was window shopping. Oh, is that arugula? Arugula? So peppery. Yeah. So he's going to try to do his double Gauss shot into...
the Shadowfox.
Shadowfox. And so he needs 7s, I believe. 4 and 3. Okay.
2 ticks. 1 Gauss each.
So 1 each. Yep, right. So I roll each 5 separately. So 1 set. Not going to happen.
There it is. Right, so 2nd Gauss hits. Now, if you land torso, this could end the Fox's life here. So that is a 5. That is right leg. So that is going to strip the right leg.
So both legs are stripped.
Both legs stripped.
He's wearing some hot pants.
Star Captain is up. The Rabid Fox Prime firing at the opposing Star Captain. This is some Star Captain. There's no Zelbriggen anymore. I don't think, is that a thing in 3067? I think the clans realized that that's really dumb after the Inner Sphere whooped them.
Yeah, guys, we should rethink this.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what happened. So here's what I need. I need 8s all around. Firing 2 groups of 4 LRM5s each, and the Gauss rifle. We'll start with the Gauss rifle. Oh no. My luck, Tom, where is it? LRM5s, I got 4 of them.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. So that thing has way too many freaking missiles.
Oh, come on. You must be kidding me.
I needed a little bit of help here.
8.
So.
Yeah, I needed 8s. I can't believe it. Just outside of long range, I couldn't connect. Too much interference.
Yeah, there's a lot of magnets.
Did not want to hit the arugula.
Yeah. It's like, guys, it's my salad.
So this
We're
is...
vegans. Are they vegans? Maybe they're vegans.
Clan Fox? Absolutely not.
Foxes? No, absolutely.
They're not vegans. They dress up like vegans and like lure the sheep into their clan sheep into their house, Clan Piglet into their house. That's it. Turn three's over. Tom.
In the books.
It is in the books. I control 1. You control none.
That's true.
The battle lines do not move, but I have. This was a big victory. We were talking about this, and you were sort of lamenting that maybe the Direwolf should have hit the Shadowfox instead. But
long game. Yeah.
I will say, why don't we do this while we're on camera?
Oh, he needs to roll piloting.
He does. So I need to make. He's piloting 4. I need to make a 6 or less here.
Wait, 6 or less. So if you roll 7.
I'm sorry, 6 or high.
Go.
No, yes, 6 or higher. What am I saying?
6 or higher, or 7 or higher?
6.
6 or higher.
4, 5, 6.
Oh yeah.
6 or higher, not 6 or less. Craziness.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's a 6 right there, isn't it?
Yeah. So there's a 6. There's a 3. There's a destroyed Clan Jade Falcon tower out of spite. So he's still on his feet there, and actually I do believe quad mechs get a bonus to stability checks. Sense. I should look all that stuff up while we're off camera. While we're off camera, we're also going to do a little moving, and then we'll be right back to the action. The missiles will still be flying, so guys, stick around. All right, guys, we are back. Turn 4. Quite a movement phase here. Lots of thinking. I thought I had Tom on the ropes, but then I realized that that Shadowfox took on that point of heat at -2 to move -1 TMM. So I'm going to start here with my Rabid Fox. I moved him down. He is contesting this objective here, and he is looking across at that Direwolf. You can't see the Vulture anymore, courtesy of all the terrain. So what I need to hit that Direwolf, I'm firing the Gauss and all of the LRM5 racks, and basically all I need is a 5. So we're going to start with the Gauss rifle. Here we go. Got it. That's 5 points of damage to the torso.
On the Direwolf?
Correct. First group of 4 LRM5s. That is just barely a hit. All right.
It hits on 5?
It does, yeah.
Jesus.
Skill 2, your TMM 1, and then I'm +2 for long range.
Not bad.
So I've got 4 M dice here. All right. So I have, and by the way, I did this wrong last time. Really, it should be a group of 4, a group of 2, and a group of 2. So this time we'll do it right. Group of 4 hits the torso. So 4 points to the torso. Group of 2 hits the left leg, and group of 2 hits the left arm.
Okay.
And then the next group of LRMs hits. Okay, so I've got a group of 4, a group of 3, and a group of 1. The group of 4 hits the right leg. Not what I wanted. The group of 3 hits the torso, and the group of 1 hits the left.
So you got internal on the torso.
Critical
Internal on the torso. So what I need to do is roll an 8 or better to confirm the critical hit here. Here we go. Did not confirm the critical. All right, so the direwolf did take 5, like a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about this. 8, 16. He took 16 and 5's 21, right? So he's at a -3 or +3 rather to his piloting check at the end of this round. But I'm not done shooting him yet. Yep. I'm rolling into the Bulgar here. Mm-hmm. He's firing at the direwolf as well.
Okay.
Now I am going to need 6s and 4s here. All right, here we go. Gauss rifles. I need 6s. I miss.
Wow. Okay.
The question is, do I want to edge this? I want to say no.
Maybe defensive edge.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to get lit up this turn. So we're going to save the edge, and now the pulse lasers need a 4. All right, so I get that. So this is just twin pulse lasers, 7 points of damage. So it's going to the 9. That is the left leg.
First up from Jade Falcon is my Vulture. The Vulture is going to fire all the way across an extreme range, and he didn't move.
And a critical error.
Yeah, so with my gunnery of 2, all I need is a 6 to hit.
Yeah, I did not think you were going to be in range, and I just kept him out here. I thought he was out of the fight. My Red Hunter does not have any extreme range weapons, so you're just nicking me here at just the maximum of ranges. Yeah. But it's an easy shot.
Still a 6. Yeah, it should be an easy shot. We'll see.
4s, right? You need 4s, don't you?
No, because plus
+4. Gotcha. Well, still it's a hit.
Okay, so there's 1.
Rolling for location.
7.
That's all right. So that's to the torso. Now I'm looking at the Red Hunter. Red Hunter hasn't been hit yet, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so 5 points to the torso. He's fine.
Okay, and then another needs a 6 again. Not going to get it. Okay.
Unlucky. Okay, so I take 5 to the CT. That could help you out later down the line.
Okay, next up the direwolf. Again, thought I was getting him into cover. Wasn't careful enough. He's slow to stop, you know. He's a lot of inertial movement. So he's gonna shoot at the Balrog.
The Balrog, the Bulgar.
Bulgar. Yeah. Well, here we go. So my first shot will be the Gauss, single Gauss, and that's at +2. So it's 4, 5, 6. So I need 6s. Does not want to hit you, and then at a 0, so I literally just need a 4.
So you get it.
And that's at least a 10.
Now that's 9 points of damage? Or
10.
10 points?
To the...
no, that's in the torso.
Which I already hit, I think, right?
You did already hit it. So that would go internal. Tom, I'm going to edge that location.
Oh, okay. Oof. 11.
11. Okay, so the edge pays off. That is going to hit my left arm leg. So 10 points of damage.
Hit, is it? Yeah.
It is the one you've already hit.
Oh, okay.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That does go internal.
Okay.
Let's take a look here. A 4. So no confirmation there.
That was the weakest roll.
The weakest.
That was better.
All right. So edge well spent. Still though, getting nuked here. I'm gonna have to make a piloting check. You're gonna have to make a piloting check. We'll have to mark those guys up.
Up after the direwolf is his baby brother, the Mistlings.
So cute.
Yeah, and he's got 2 weapon ticks at long range to fire.
Okay. So
we'll start with the UAC 2. It's at a +2, so he's gunnery 3, 4, 5, 6s to hit.
Okay.
Hit.
Right. So now you're gonna roll a D6. Right, so we are experimenting with a new Ultra mechanic, which is a little different than the M dice. Basically, it's a 50-50. You're going to double the damage, right? And you do not. You need a 1, 2, or 3.
Oh, it's not high. Okay.
Correct. So deals 1 point of damage. Roll for location. 4. So that is the other front leg.
Okay.
And then roll for the ER medium laser.
And that's a +4. So I'm at a 7, 8. So I need 8s.
8s.
Not gonna
do not.
Wow, these dice are
bad. Do you want my Clan Fox?
Bad.
Do you want to borrow the very sleek? Do you want to just feel them in your hand, Tom?
Yeah.
All right.
Double 12s. Oh, look at that.
Look at that. You would have hit.
Look at that, a 6. Look at that, a 6.
Just join Clan Fox, guys. Yeah. It's the water's warm over here.
Order those dice.
All right. So Tom's ready to get the Catalyst Jade Falcon dice out.
Yeah.
To counteract.
So I have 1 mech left. So you marked that one point.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my Nova,
Okay.
he was going to fire down at the Bulhair.
Oh, he's also going for the big guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And you got a Gauss rifle on that.
Yeah,
thing.
just
not.
yeah. So a +2. So he's 4, 5. So you need 5s.
Okay.
I really don't like rolling here, but whatever. So he hits.
All right, rolling for location. And I think we're done.
Yeah.
Moving on to turn 5, Tom. So just to recap here, I
need to take a piloting check.
was going to say I need to take a piloting check. Yeah.
Yeah, we can start. He was the first one.
Okay.
One, I think. So I need 7s.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen.
Do you want to edge that?
Can't. He used his edge.
He used his edge, Tom. All right, so he is going to fall down. Roll again to see if the mech warrior takes damage. This is big.
7. He's okay. He's okay.
Okay. All right, and we did tally all the damage up there, and it is only a +3 to the piloting, right? Yeah, I think so. So he does fall down. So he's going to take 1 group of damage. I roll location. That is the 11. That is that left arm again.
Okay.
Tom cackling at the number of 6s I rolled on these dice. We're gonna have to put them through the dice
Simulator?
weighing.
Yeah.
This is the dice weighing.
So how much damage?
Contraption.
He's 100 tons, so he takes
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna take 4. That's the absolute maximum. It's your tonnage divided by 30, rounded up.
Yep.
Is that internal? No.
No.
Man, that direwolf, meaty and delicious.
So
So I need to make a piloting check as well.
Yeah, not quite as much damage.
Well, it's sort of true, but I did take enough to bring up my piloting to +2. Now we did look it up in the rules, Tom.
Oh, you get a
quad
+2.
mechs get -2.
Or yeah, -2. Yeah.
So it nets out. So I still need to make a check. I need a 4.
Just got it.
Thank goodness I have 4 legs, everybody. So in Total War, we looked it up. Quad mechs are -2.
What if he's down a leg?
Then he loses. Good question. He loses that.
Really?
-2.
You have to have all 4.
You have to have all 4 as soon as you. And it's really interesting. It's in the BattleTech manual as well. If you lose 2 legs, then you basically, I guess, just like stand up, sort of like a prairie dog.
Really?
And then,
Like.
it's very strange. Anyway, quad mechs are just they're weird. All right, it's cool. I love it right now, though.
There's like a caretaker mech runs in with one of those carts that they put like baby goats on without rear legs, with like the wheels. It's like crawling around with the big wheels,
It's like a half tank, half mech.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! All right, well, on that note, guys, turn 5. It's coming up.
Right.
Stick around. All right, here we are. Turn 5, the turn of death. Clan Fox circling the vigilant and tenured Jade Falcon here, looking to seal the deal and get the kill. So my Red Hunter out here, he had to go first. He rolled the worst in initiative. Just kind of circled that objective a little bit, pulled him back out of extreme range. The Bulgar was up next. I moved him in to this objective. He is now contesting, and he's going to unload Twin Gauss and 3 large pulse at that direwolf. So I need 3, 4, and we are at long range. So I need 6s and 4s, Tom. So 6 with the Gauss. That is a hit. All those little fox heads, they're all over the place. There it is again. Are these balanced dice? It's questionable. So that's going to be left arm. That's 10 points to the left arm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Blown off.
Blown off.
Is that your Gauss? Or is that the large pulse lasers?
Arm is my Gauss. Yeah.
Okay, well that's not the one I wanted.
Yeah.
Large
Right arm
pulse
is
lasers.
unharmed.
Ugh. Alright, pulse lasers need 4. Almost.
Oh, look at
6
that.
and a 1. Another fox head.
That's how these things work.
Oh my god, I can't stand it. Rolling for location, that is a torso. So that's going to be 7 points of damage, Tom.
He's not dead, but that's another internal.
Okay, so it's another internal. He must be in forced withdrawal too, right? He's below 50% on the center torso structure?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to be in forced withdrawal. It means I'll have to make a morale test. Critical hit. I did not get it. I just missed it.
It would have been, but it rolled.
Would have been, but it
Those
just
curved edges. If it had a hard edge, it wouldn't have
wouldn't have flipped over. It is a blessing and a curse.
Vulture's going to try to make some moves on the guy hiding behind the building.
Little Shadowfox back there?
Shadowfox, yeah. So in medium, I assume you have cover.
You know,
Is that your intention?
It's questionable. It was my intention.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know though. Is it cover though, Tom? This is important stuff. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Tom's
give it to
being
him.
generous.
Yeah, I'm not.
Jade Falcon's got the kid gloves on.
Yeah, so it's a 5/6, so I need 6s.
Okay.
So first, I need to find a better place to roll. There's too much terrain here. So
All right.
get the
So
first one.
that is a hit. And that is a 9. So that is a destroyed leg. This Shadowfox going to be useless, but conversely, if I re-roll it and you don't roll an arm, you're basically gonna puncture.
core him.
You're gonna core me out. So I guess I gotta take the leg hit, but then that's gonna transfer up. Oh, actually no, it doesn't. Okay, we're good. Roll for
The leg just gets blown off.
leg
right?
gets blown up, right? Because we have the new transfer rules.
With the 3s, I'm gonna.
Do you want to edge it?
Die.
Do you want to edge it, Tom?
I have to, and I'll talk about why in the after action report. But yes, I have to edge this, and I need to make this roll. Like it's.
All right, there it is. All right,
It was
9.
imperative, and I need to kill him with a core.
An
11's not
11.
gonna
That
do
is
it.
a left arm.
Oh my god.
It is going to go internal.
Yeah.
So that is the PPC arm. It is a confirmation. So roll for that critical hit. Just 1d6, Tom.
2.
All right, so 2 is going to be a weapon destroyed. So you destroy the PPC, which is, I think, extremely useful. The left arm is damaged. The left
With the
leg
legs,
totally...
He takes a fall down check from that, and then a piloting check.
He's going to automatically fall,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And he has to make the piloting check. Yeah, so this guy's got some trouble on the way.
Direwolf, in the last ditch, he's going to fire back and hopefully do some real damage this time. Got 15 points potential. So we'll start with the 3 pulse lasers this time because it seems to not be working out so well.
Yeah.
And that's at long range, it's +0. So he's 3, 4. So I need 4s.
And I spent my edge on this
Yeah.
this guy here.
So I get it.
Okay.
Let's hope for a torso, not a leg. 6.
That's torso. Now, how much damage is this, Tom?
That's 10.
Yikes. So not only is that a critical hit, that puts this giant behemoth in forced withdrawal.
Okay, so
So
that was a good one.
That was a 1-for-1. These guys, these titans, and you get the critical hit now. 1d6.
2 again. Weapon destroyed, right? That's why I picked it. So
All
I
right.
have one more group. I have my Gauss group actually,
Okay.
and I'm at a +2, so it's 5, 6s. 6s to hit, and I get it.
You get
so that's
it.
a little 5er. Let's hope for another
9.
9.
9. So that is left leg. That's the back leg. That is an unhit leg.
Really? Okay.
So many legs on this mech.
And that's 5 to the back leg.
Correct.
And 15, will that trigger a piloting check?
It certainly
well,
will.
It was a crit. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I've got the piloting check coming.
Okay.
I'm in force withdrawing to make a morale check as well. So both of these big
Can
guys,
they fall down?
big cat,
They actually like a dog,
yeah, like an AT-AT.
Pluto, yeah, like an AT-AT.
If you just gotta harpoon their legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're a very
So-
poorly designed walker. Can we just?
These are very stable.
That's what I mean. There's nothing like an AT. This thing, like, it doesn't look like it could fall if you wanted it to.
Yeah, I mean it'd be very hard. But that is reflected in that -2. So
That's fair. Yeah.
you've got a few more mechs to
I do.
fire.
Next up is my Nova firing across at the red. What was his name?
That is the Rabid Fox.
Rabid Fox, the lockjaw. Yeah. The TMJ, the TMJ-12.
TMJ-12. That's fantastic.
Too funny. I'm sorry. But yeah, so he's a 2 gunnery. It's a +4 for extreme.
Yeah.
Across. So that's 6, 7, 8. So I need 8s.
Okay.
To do a little 5 dammer. Get it?
You get it. All right.
Nice.
5 damage to the Star Captain
6
in his torso.
Nice.
All right, that's a good shot. Now the Mistlinks is up next,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, and the
Probably just
Mistlinks.
roll right into that.
Yep. So he's a 3 +2, so 5, 6, 7. So 7s on the UAC 2.
Okay.
Don't get that. But he still has a medium laser.
Yeah, the ER mediums, they're nice.
+4, so that's a 7, 8, 9, so you need 9s, but you know, gets it.
Ooh,
with
I
an
love
11.
Love those ER mediums.
9.
And that is a left leg. So what is that? 2 points? 3 points?
3 points.
3 points. All right. So 3 points on the left leg. Nothing too crazy there.
And I think that's the end of my firing.
It is. Now I do have one last legless mech as he crumples to the ground. I'm going to fire at that vulture. So I'm going to alpha strike with this guy, build up the heat because he's going to the ground anyway. So ER PPCs, 2 streak 6s. So I need 5s and 7s.
Okay.
So 5 on the PPC. You get it?
Okay.
Location. Torso. So it's 5 points.
Okay, we're good.
Streak 6 is a pair of them, twin linked, coming in hot, Tom. I need 7s. Is what I said, right?
Just get it. Okay. He used his edge, so tough for him.
Yes. Okay. I have no edge on the. Do I have? I actually still have edge on the Rapid Fox. I never used it.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. 7. That's torso. 6 and 1. It's the magic
How
combo.
many points is that?
8.
That is an internal. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's also in force withdrawal, and you get a crit.
Okay, crit. No confirmation on the critical, but put that vulture in force withdrawal. That is huge. Now we'll do a couple of piloting checks as that wraps up the turn here. I'll start with the Shadowfox.
Sure.
So he fell. So I'm going to need to roll a 9 to avoid pilot damage. I do not. I am going to edge. Actually, I'm not going to edge it. I'm not going to edge it. Oh, why not, right? I'm going to edge it. I'm just going to edge the 1 dice. Oh, come on. All right.
Wait, was that the same? Wasn't it
Same number. Same number. So you get to roll location on that mech. He's going to take 2 points of damage to his torso. That's internal, Tom. Internal. That's a confirmed critical.
I mean,
hit.
9.
It's a confirmed critical hit. So 1d6, just 1d6. 6.
Critical
He's
hit
legless on the
engine.
ground without edge.
With an engine hit.
With an engine hit.
And an injured pilot.
And an injured pilot. And a point of heat. So that's bad news for that guy there.
Okay.
The Bulgari.
Yeah.
He is. So he took
15.
15. So it's
Yeah.
So it just nets.
Just 15. Yeah.
Yeah, it nets out. So he just needs to make a 4. Just a 4. Tom. Love that fox head. So there it is. He's good. Now, last but not least, actually, why don't I do this? I need to make morale.
Oh yeah.
All right. So here's how this works. It's my piloting plus my gunnery, which is 7.
So what can you do with leadership?
So leadership, you
Or
can
guts.
automatically rally if they fail, which I may use
You
here.
can use it on another mech. So like my vulture has it. Can I use it for my? Can I give
Yeah.
it to his? Okay,
Yeah, but
his
if the
buddy?
direwolf fails, you can automatically basically have him pass
So what is the leadership 2? Does that mean I can do it twice?
twice.
And then
And
it's expended after that?
And that's correct.
Okay.
And you can either use it here on leadership, or you can do that flip-flop of the initiative order if you wanted to do that. I think it's more valuable on the force withdrawal. There's,
Yeah, there's nothing more valuable than not being in force.
Not running
I
away.
can't
yeah.
imagine. Yeah. I mean, maybe like, one at the very end, you're like trying to get a rear shot or something.
Exactly, right. Yeah,
I can see
it's like a fringe case. So anyway, so 7, I took damage. 8, did I take a critical? I
Yeah.
did. 9.
It was a weapon hit, so it wasn't an engine or something.
Here we go. I fail.
And you used your edge, right?
He did. So I fail. So I will spend a point of leadership to rally him, which is good.
And you just auto passes at that
Automatically
point?
passes at that point. So now you get to make your piloting check and also your leadership check.
Yeah.
Come around to the
He took quite a bit of damage.
to your side of the moon.
Yeah, but no crits.
No, I didn't. I don't think I confirmed anything.
But he's going to fail his piloting
He's
yet
gonna
again.
fall down, Tom.
That's the second time.
The second
time
this poor guy.
He's fallen. I feel that direwolf is the wrong pilot.
All right, so roll again to see if the mech warrior takes damage. Last time he was a... Oh, no.
Takes damage.
He just bangs his head. That's bad news. He's like a -2 to everything going
That's why
forward.
you always wear a helmet with a roll cage.
Always. He did not have the Hans device.
Yeah, he's driving around with like a bolted roll cage and a Civic.
What a loser. Okay, so roll 2d6 now for his morale. Yeah. So he's a 7. That 6 isn't going to do it.
Yeah, but I'm going to use my vulture.
You're going to use your leadership. Okay.
I was mostly not even going to bother rolling and just be like, I'm taking it.
So Direwolf down.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Shadowfox pretty much out of the fight here.
Yeah, the vulture needs to roll piloting because he took... Oh, because he's in force, so he needs a piloting check and a force to draw.
You're right. The vulture also needs both. Okay.
So he's at a
star captain.
Yeah.
So to fall down, he's fine. Yeah. He's a boss.
And he makes a 7, which I think is enough.
Fine. Yeah. 6, and he took the damage. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Oh man. All right, Tom. So things are looking grim here for Jade Falcon.
Well, you can't cap. You don't have enough mechs to cap.
I don't, because you put the Bulgar in forced withdrawal. So the battle line is being fiercely contested.
Oh wait, no, but you used.
It doesn't matter though. He's still crippled.
Right, so he still can't cap. He's just not running.
Exactly.
Right, that's our rule.
That's right. So if they fail morale, they have to sprint backwards, basically, get off.
So he's in forced withdrawal too.
He is.
We both. Neither of us can.
Right. So I basically have 2 objectives. You have none.
Yeah.
And
right, because he can't cap.
As it stands right now, unless my Shadowfox or whatever over
he's
here,
not in forced withdrawal, right?
He's not.
Yeah.
He could wobble up to one leg and hop in 12 turns over to that objective. Yikes. All right, here we are. Turn 6 after movement. Lots of thinking, lots of debating, and we decided actually to call it after the movement phase. Tom.
Yeah, there's no path.
Tom analyzed every possible movement pattern and the outcomes for several turns. Right, several scenario analyses. Here's basically what we've got. The Shadowfox, legless, prone, but fortuitously in cover. Pilot's still damaged. Even though he rallied, he still has to withdraw, so he backed up a full inch. Yeah. My other 2 mechs, knowing now that I can't actually capture anything on the line, I am now playing a kill mission. So I'm moving those in. I was using that large warehouse to block line of sight from the Direwolf. Can fire across at that vulture if needed. The Rabid Fox basically undamaged, took a little bit to the torso and the leg, but still has a ton of weapons. And this Red Hunter with 5 ER mediums, the thing is nasty in range. I mean, it unfortunately didn't get in the fight, using its speed to stay out on the flank, but I think we know kind of how that thing would have played out with an LBX-10.
Yeah, I mean the Misslings. Yeah, the Misslings doesn't have enough damage to really put up a fight against them, or the armor at all. So he would basically be. The only way that this would play out any differently is if I just got lucky, and that's not worth. I fell. My Direwolf didn't stand up, so that was end of the game. Basically.
Yeah, that was the deal.
The Vulture's got 2 pips on his torso left. Yeah, I mean. I was saying, the only hope I could have is that if I had stood up the Direwolf, that I was able to fire at them as they tried to come in and got some lucky shots. But again, that's no, lucky, it's not worth.
Right, and it would be
dragging us out. And there's still literally no way to cap enough objectives to make a difference. It devolves into a kill mission, and that's not the mission we're playing. So.
It was a trial of possession, and I believe Clan Fox may have been the victor. Guys, stay tuned here for the after action report. Here we are in the system of Gatekeeper, Clan Jade Falcon, and Clan Fox. The upstart Clan Fox engaged in a trial of possession for some very valuable jump ships. Actually, maybe a jump ship. Is that a thing they would do a trial? If somebody came to me and was like, let's do a trial of possession for your house, I'd be like, no.
How about no?
How about get out? But you know what?
You're not in a clan.
I'm not in a clan. And this is what the
through
clan.
and through.
This is what the clans do, guys. So it was a very I mean, you know, in retrospect, blow for blow type of match. I mean, the Clan Fox mechs packing just a wallow. Those big guys, very fun to watch them face off, sort of run away right down the center too. Wished I would have got this Red Hunter a little bit more in the action there. I would have loved to see those 5 medium lasers come into play. This Rabid Fox just crushing it with all those LRMs. Very, very cool. But guys, we'll talk about all of this and more in the after action report, so stay tuned. It is coming right up. All right, guys, there it is. That was just under 13,000 battle value.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's a lot of battle value.
That was a meaty battle.
Yeah, it was short. I mean, we played into turn 6, 5.5 turns, if you will, but it was brutal.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
Yeah, what'd you say? Shot for shot, basically, too.
I mean, we were going at it. I mean, I think the luck was on my side with the dice, 100%.
Yeah.
I got some good rolls, but overall, I mean, we didn't need any exorbitant numbers, you know.
No, I mean,
like 4 to 9.
I was super surprised how low. I mean, even the extreme ranges with the Destiny rules.
It's not bad.
I only needed 7s and 8s sometimes.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Yeah. It was interesting how the mechs, like, they felt more tailored to certain ranges. It was interesting. You see the weapons sort of stratify out a little bit.
And you haven't played this a lot, but when we played with Matt, when he came down, we played Inner against Clan, and like the difference in, you know, the range stratification for Inner mechs versus Clan's like huge.
Really
makes a big difference. Yeah. So you know, where like, you know, Clan would need 7 to 9, like the Inner like 9 to 11. You know, because their weapons are just, it's much harder to hit at extreme range. Most of their weapons, like a regular PPC, can't even hit at extreme range.
Yeah.
So clans dominate the range game for sure.
Nice.
Which is cool.
Yeah, and you felt that for sure.
Yeah.
There was a lot of action happening at extreme range, which is nice and interesting.
Yeah.
But do you want me to talk about how I feel?
Tell me about your feelings, Tom.
Okay. So, as I alluded to in the battle report, the main reason that this turned out to be a stalemate is because, like a doofus, I did not prime down the guy in the corner with the direwolf on like turn 1 or 2. If I would have taken him out
instead of going for the big guy in the middle,
which was stupid. I mean, it's actually, it's weird because like in hindsight's 2020, I did, you
did hurt the big guy.
Well, I mean, he's enforcer. He wasn't able to cap, and that's what stopped you from winning.
Ultimately.
Yeah. Well, yeah, winning on the main.
Well, it was a draw as far as the mission goes.
I mean, were there not secondary points for kills?
No,
oh, okay.
There weren't. And I mean, listen, battle lines probably not the best to play with like 4 mechs, but I wanted to give it a go anyway because a lot of these mechs are very fast.
Yeah.
It was noticeable. But still, I mean, even if you think about, to your point at the end, could have gone. I think it could have gone either way.
Yeah. But if I would have taken him out, then I wouldn't have lost my Nova. Is that who I lost?
No, the Adder. Yeah, you lost the Adder.
If I wouldn't have lost the Adder, game changer.
Game changer.
And then also I wouldn't have been wasting pot shots at that guy, splashing damage everywhere. Like, I would have had control of that corner, which was the whole reason I deployed to that side. And then halfway through, I'm like, oh, maybe I don't care about controlling this side. Stupid. It's like, execute the plan. But I was saying, I had this sort of narrative in my head about Clan Jade being like super egotistical and just being like, this clan doesn't matter, like we're just gonna run in and like pew 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 and just and that's what happens when you do that sort of thing. So bad commander here.
Malthus is displeased.
And then not putting the direwolf in cover like I tried to by just again not checking cover from the angle of attack like an idiot. So there's a couple, I'm a little rusty, whatever. I'll blame it. It was bad Bad decisions on my part. But if that would have played out differently, it would have been more competitive.
When I moved that Shadowfox into that position where it was staring down the vulture, the direwolf, and the adder, like that was like a legit poop your pants moment where I was like, what did I just do? Oh my god. Like that's where the pilot comes around the corner.
Yeah, I got
and he's
this.
like, what?
Yeah.
And it just gets lit up, but yeah, you switched off with the direwolf.
He's
and
like,
I was like,
where's the birthday party?
right.
No.
I mean, had you taken him out, you could have, secured the corner, and then you would have an extra mech to sweep in. I thought that adder was going to be running free in the back, PPCing me in the butt.
I was really trying to get those three to see what happens when the objective line gets moved. I was really excited to see that, and I thought you were about to do it, but I got lucky.
You didn't get lucky. I mean, that direwolf's just terrifying.
That's true.
The direwolf A is possibly the scariest mech, ever. I think it's terrifying. 3 clan large pulses.
Yeah, that's
awful.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
you didn't like them? Oh, I thought they were
no,
great. You were hitting on 4s.
Oh yeah, no, I love the mech. I'm just saying, does 15 damage at long. It's pretty good, but it's not like.
It's not like that was. Yeah, it's not like what you want.
And it's a group of 5 and 10. It was good though. I mean, again, but the hit rolls were good. It really lasted a lot of fire. I mean, it took a lot of fire.
I think it took a ridiculous amount of fire.
And it was still, if you wouldn't have been getting those torso shots, the arms undamaged. I'm just looking at it.
And I mean, the reality is you needed 6s in your pilot and you blew them twice.
That's true, yeah, with 3s. I think I rolled 1, 2.
That's awful.
Yeah, my dice definitely hurt tonight.
It really hurt you.
In comparison, I was just like, I had some real bad rolls.
Comparison?
No, yeah, the dice
Tom
were hot.
does not believe that the Clan Fox dice are balanced.
I
will admit,
a reserve comment.
They are beautiful looking.
Yeah.
But anything that has a stamped symbol on one side,
they're imbalanced.
They're just imbalanced.
Yeah. It's lighter and it's going to end up, and it's
always.
So that's the thing.
Always happens.
And I think in some other dice, the symbols are the 1s, and then and it's
you
the same.
Get screwed.
Yeah, and you get screwed. But I'll also say
square edge, guys. Square edge.
You can't have rounded edge
6
dice
pips.
either. That is not.
Gotta do it.
That's why casino dice are square edge. We've looked extensively at dice. Yeah,
it's true.
It's
true.
It's there for a reason.
That's why we use square edge dice, guys.
Yeah.
But anyway, they are awesome dice.
Because we're nerds. We're big N, or is it this way? I don't even know. But we're nerds.
Big N nerds. Yeah, like a big G geek.
We own it, I think.
It's fun. Love it. So a couple of things before I ask you more questions. The first one is, guys, Clan Fox. www.clanfox.com. Check it out. These miniatures are beautiful. I think they're really cool looking. I mean, I loved the quad mech.
Yeah, I do. I have a couple at home from the Solaris.
Dude, it's really cool. It's my favorite, and it's so big and meaty.
Yeah, they have a lot of presence.
A lot of presence on the table.
I love the jokes that it spawns about what happens when you blow 2. Just in my head, I'm thinking about
just,
how, he has to run around. Yeah.
Oh,
it's pretty funny.
It is true, but they're awesome mechs, and if you want to get
and they weigh like 5 pounds a piece.
Yeah, they're weighty for sure. They're not going to fall off the mountain.
You're getting your money's worth.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
I have no idea how much they cost, but I'm sure you're getting your money's worth.
Well, anyway, guys, definitely check them out. They're nice. The dice are they're slick. Again, you got stickers, colors. And also the website's fantastic. Got some really cool artwork as well up there. So definitely check that out if you're a BattleTech fan. I think you will appreciate it. And of course, much like the Aries Stone Lion.
I was gonna say Stone Lion, yeah.
Mechs, these.
Doesn't he have a quad mech too, or no?
Does not. Just a bunch of mechs with superchargers, and also mask. Speed, my kind of mechs. Yeah. But I mean, I think they're just fun mechs to add to your collection, right? Fantastic, and they play nice on the tabletop too. So definitely check them out. Again, www.clanfox. Link is in the description of this video.
1x or 3?
Clan Fox, just 1x. Do not do the Clan Fox with 3 X's.
Forget I said anything.
So. Anyway, moving forward, let's talk about Destiny for a minute, since this was your first game. So, what did you think about this compared to Alpha Strike?
I'm on the fence about the alternating initiative with even just 4 on 5.
It's cumbersome.
It's a little cumbersome. I can see at larger scale the efficiencies of alpha being just kind of like put through a paper shredder by that.
Yeah.
But it's cool, and in this, it didn't really matter so much. Like, I ended up kind of, a lot of the times my mechs were kind of grouped together. Like, I had 8s and 9s, for example, and you rolled like a 6, 6, and then like a 12.
Right,
you know?
so we were kind of,
It didn't really matter. But in a different mission type, or if there was a different circumstance where it really played in and we were using the commander points, command, right?
Yeah, leadership, yeah.
Like the leadership, yeah. So if like leadership would have come into play and we're sort of like trading mechs around on the... I can see some really fun scenarios where like it would be pivotal and it would be really fun.
Yeah.
Other than that, again, like we already talked about, the real difference in just the way that range feels, even from Classic, to be honest. Like, I almost forget how it feels in Classic, but this feels, again, much closer to that.
Yep.
In the way that the gun and all the weapons work. But yeah, you know, with the M dice work. I'm still wrapping my head around that concept. Yeah. It seems really powerful, and like that you would want to be triggering.
When you roll that many.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like,
yeah,
those weapons that do those M dice. Again, I didn't, coming into this, I didn't think much of that mech. The outfit of the mech. I was like, oh, okay, it's just another like strong mech.
Yeah.
But like when I started rolling all this dice, I was like, wait a minute,
four more
damage?
There is, right. There's a maximum, right? I could only do 8 per group with the 4 LRM5s, but, it's still a substantial chunk.
Right. I mean, doing 8 damage is like.
Yeah, that's what an LRM20 does. 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe.
So yeah. But you get. Yeah. So kind of cool.
Maybe so.
Other than that, you know, not really much difference. I guess going back to some location.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You like the pips better? You like the streamlining of Alpha Strike? You can say
I like both. No, I like both. Yeah, it's
I
really
do too. I mean, there is a certain simplistic beauty about Alpha Strike, right? Where you can just...
This is better. Like 4 on 5, this is more fun because, again, you blow an arm off. Like, again, I forget how fun it is to, like, roll those crits and imagine in my head, like one of those old...
the hip. I hope I've fallen and I can't get up.
Well, no, I'm thinking of those old action figures that had the button on the back where you could like pop the arm off or whatever. You know what I mean? Like action damage or whatever.
Fantastic.
That's what I imagine. I imagine like the arm like comically flying out, you know, just to get pushed back on for next game. So
yes,
it's cool. Yeah, I love it. And again, I don't know, how do you feel? How many games in is this? 4 or 5?
Yeah, I don't know. More than that.
Against another player, not against yourself.
Right. No, probably, you know, I'm going to say like 8 maybe now.
Really? Okay. Well, you got a bunch of games with Matt, right?
We did. And then, we got a bunch of games in. So, yeah, I think it's maybe like 8 games.
Yeah, how are you feeling? Anything you're trying to
tweak? I agree with you. So there are a couple things we've got in the hopper.
No, kidding.
The first one is we've made some adjustments to some of the weapons damage.
You said the ultras, right?
Right. So the ultras, we're starting to like build in racks and, you know, rotary autocannons and like some of these more late era weapons.
Yeah.
And you know, I was looking at the ultra autocannons and it doesn't really make a difference with the 2, but when you're looking at the 20, what happens is it's like you deal 7 damage and you roll like 3 M dice or something. Wow. Which is not how an ultra autocannon works.
There?
Yeah, it's like 14. But the problem is it spreads everywhere, right? An ultra is supposed to be like 7. Like you're supposed to blow holes in things. So we wanted to
see active.
Exactly, right? So, you know, we wanted to change how that worked. You know, but from just like a raw rules perspective, like the initiative thing still bothers me. I mean, Kevin and I talk about this all the time.
About it?
Well, you know, so there are parts of it where it does make the game go faster because you're not sitting there deciding who do I want to shoot next, you know?
Yeah.
Right, or who do I want to move next, right? You're not like stressing over that, but at the same time, you know, who goes next, like, you know.
And here's a thought I just had too, is that since you still get to act, even if you lose before you go in initiative, like in the shooting phase.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It does, like, because if you know you're dead, you can like overheat. You know.
Yeah, and also I go after, I can target something else.
Yeah, I mean, you know, so you have a little bit. There's a little bit of a decision.
Well, I guess I would already
benefit.
know that. Yeah.
Right. There's a slight benefit there. You know, it's not tremendous, but.
But you would already know, right? It depends though. Like in some cases you would know ahead, and most of the time I feel like it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Like if I go first, you know you're dead, and then you go.
Right.
It would only matter if you went first and then I killed you.
Right.
Right. In that case, but you lost initiative, and maybe that's a benefit of not losing initiative.
Right, but if I win initiative and you kill me, then I can decide to overheat, is what I'm saying.
Right. Oh, so you get an even bigger benefit from it.
Right.
Okay.
We used to do that in Alpha Strike too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And in Classic, if you remember, you would declare. Right, so it wouldn't matter in Classic because we would figure everything out first, which does take time.
Which I also hated because you would just lose.
Like three guys would yeah. I mean, I guess it's more realistic or whatever, and that's why Classic is more of a simulation style game. But I mean, I think declarations.
Is it though? Because how is that more realistic? Because you see the guy die, and there's always somebody else. Like, and you can't just be like. You know.
The only thing that bothers me is it's BattleTech supposed to be like a 10-second turn, so it's hard for me to believe that in 10 seconds you can't retarget.
Well, that's what I mean.
I mean, it's like 9, 8, 7.
What do I do?
With a modern firearm, you can go through like a whole clip in 10 seconds. You know, like.
Well, and I mean, and from playing, I'm just always imagining back to playing like Mech Warrior. You know, and you always know the next target you're going after. Like, if you kill that guy, you're not just like. Job done here. Yeah. You're like instantly firing.
It's not like everybody pulls the trigger at the exact same microsecond. I get it.
You try.
You try, but
okay, everybody fire.
Yeah. It doesn't quite work that way.
There's lag.
So always lag. That's my biggest thing is like just that, like you had said, the initiative thing. I was talking with some of our patrons about how, you know, if you could really get. You know, and thank you to the patrons. 8 to 10 on 10, right? You know, 8 to 10 on a side, and get that done in like an hour.
Yeah, I mean that initiative thing. I even felt
that would be fantastic, right? Like get done in like an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
You know, and of course it takes longer for us because we're filming and we're gabbing at the end of the video. But like, if you could get it, you know, to like an hour and a half, like I feel like that's like a really solid tabletop.
Well, I gotta say, the only thing in this entire rule set that I see taking more time, being completely honest, is the initiative.
Yeah.
It interrupts things and slows it down dramatically. Whereas like adding in location, adding in different crits and stuff doesn't really add that much time because it doesn't fundamentally change your flow of information.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing, you know, that some of the patrons brought up.
Fight me about it.
Change my mind. Change my mind.
Pull up the table.
The other thing we talked about, some of the patrons were like, you know, why aren't we using the pilot die, right? For, you know, if I'm firing 3 ticks, you need to make 1 dice roll, right? Pilot die, 1 die for each of the ticks.
Tell me why.
Why aren't we doing it?
No, I'm on their side on this one.
I mean, we could add it in as an optional rule, right? I wanted to try to stick to raw.
Yeah, okay.
Right? I mean, that was my
goal.
This conversation. You know, I wanted to try to keep it as raw as possible, but...
Well, how do you feel about it, just thinking about it?
I mean, listen, dude, like, rolling 15 times per mech is, like, the dumbest. Like, I hate that. About any game, right? Even, like, 40K, where you're like, check for this. Roll this. Now, check this guy. It's awful. Like, you just want to pick up dice and roll them and figure out what happened, right? I mean, that's what makes it go fast. So
it's an interesting...
minimizing the dice rolls, I think, is a great thing.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, because I was going to... it triggered a memory in my head of, like...
PTSD?
No. Of, like, how I... In my head, when I'm playing the game, the cinematic part of it where I'm imagining what's actually happening if things were, like, really moving. If this was... What's that? Night at the Museum, and Ben Stiller runs out on a horse. Or he's piloting my direwolf.
On a horse.
Oh, it's
the horse is in the cockpit.
The horse is in the cockpit. Oh, I love it. Obviously, it'd be a quad mech. Yeah, he'd be piloting a quad mech. Or no, he'd be like, I want to run with 2 legs. I've never felt this before. No, in my head, like, it doesn't really matter too much to me, like, firing 2 different groups.
Right.
If I rolled all of them at the same time, I would still be seeing... hitting the ticks.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm imagining that weapon group.
Right.
So, as a player, I don't get a ton from rolling separately on it.
No, I get nothing from it, personally.
Yeah, and if anything, it's just... The only benefit you get from it is just that there's different to hit modifiers. and that's really fun. Or that's a flavor that you get in this. That's cool.
Right.
And that would be complicated to, then you'd be rolling a pilot dice and be like, okay, but these two are this, and so I kind of see a reason to roll them separately.
Yeah, you would need definitely like some sort of color-coded system to be like, white dice are group 1, red dice are group 2, blue dice are group 3, and it's just, it can get a little cumbersome.
Right. So the only way to do it would be to roll one pilot die at the start, and then roll the groups to add to them separately.
I don't think that's
right. You're adding almost another roll. So
exactly, it doesn't really.
Okay, so I'm now on your side.
Whose side?
Against the patrons.
I'm with the patrons.
They need a better name.
I need a better name
for them.
Team DFA.
The mech cub. The mech hole. I don't even know.
The mech club.
Yeah. The mechanauts. I don't even know. We'll have to think of a better. A good name for them.
I'm sorry.
This is guys, why you haven't had me back on in so long.
No, that's not why. It's because you hurt your back.
Yeah, that's true.
Skiing like a lunatic.
Yeah, and playing tennis like an idiot. Like
playing tennis while skiing with a horse in the cockpit of his direwolf.
Yeah.
Well, all at the same time.
Yeah.
Direwolf on skis.
But I am feeling better.
That's good. Yeah, it's good to have you back.
Not great, but better.
It is good to have you back. It was fun. And guys, if you are still watching, don't forget to subscribe, number 1. Number 2, if you do want to join Patreon and become part of the Mechanauts.
Mechanauts, yeah.
You can head on over to Patreon and check us out.
Again, every dollar helps.
Every dollar helps.
Towards all this production quality, all the mechs, everything. It really helps.
Yeah. So that's all I got, Tommy.
And then you get to talk shit. It's
yeah.
Great.
You get to talk. You get to talk to us.
Yeah.
And send us nasty messages about why you dislike our rules.
Now that I'm a mechanaut, this is why I don't like you.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's like the sneak attack. Like, oh, we got a new patron. Then they're just like,
you suck. You suck.
I kind of love that idea. Okay.
We'll have a special tier.
Yeah.
Special tier for hate trolls.
Yeah. 50 cents or something. Or it'll be more expensive. Maybe more expensive.
More expensive.
That'd be really fun.
I'm delicate.
Yeah.
There's only so much my emotional stamina can take.
Yeah. 1 email per month.
That's it. You're limited.
Just blast us.
One limited.
Tell us all the reasons our rules suck. Yeah, I can handle it.
All right, guys. Well, on that note, lots of craziness. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this battle report. Yeah. And again, don't forget to check out Clan Fox. And if you want to certainly pick up some Clan Fox mechs, I would highly recommend them. Very high quality. And thanks again for the guys over at Clan Fox for sending these mechs over to us. Very, very nice, very finely painted. With custom decals as well, I might add.
Very cool.
Very cool. So guys, again, thanks so much for watching. Have a great night. And of course, stay tuned. Always great stuff coming from Death from Above Wargaming.
See ya.